Let's turn our attention to stock market report now for today. Nigerian equities market continue a two-day upward trend as data from the NGS show that the all-share index appreciated by 0.1% to settle at 49,695.12 basis points on Friday. Market capitalization closed at 26.80 trillion, while total volume of transactions settled at 319.09 million units, which was valued at 1.86 billion in over 3,000 deals. On a gainers list, YNM gained about 40 kobo to close at 5 naira 65 kobo. Charms and FCMB gained about 2 kobo and 20 kobo each to close at 31 kobo and 3 naira 50 kobo. Meanwhile, UBA and Flormeal added about 25 kobo and 1 naira in value to close at 7 naira 55 kobo and 30 naira 30 kobo respectively. On the flip side now, shares of Honey Len Africa lost about 25 kobo and 22 kobo each to close at 2 naira 25 kobo. Linkage Assurance lost about 4 kobo, while Wapik and Jais Bank lost about 3 kobo and 4 kobo each to close the day in the red. All right, let's take a look at the details now. I've been joined by stockbroker business analyst, Mr. Charles Fakroha. He's here with me. Thank you for your time on the news again. But let's look at today's market quickly. So what do you think was responsible? Yesterday, on Wednesday, the market lost about 0.02%. I think we've had a mixed market or a mixed sessions all through the week.
Yes, you see, since there are no serious issues that will really drive the market, investors are being very cautious. Even traders who trade for their own portfolio, they're also very cautious. Everybody is waiting for H1 half-year interim results that will reach the market, and of course, just looking at revaluing their portfolio. Because if you look at the week generally, it was a real mixed trade. But on Thursday and today, we saw the market trying to come back. But if you look at it, looking at the figures very well, it is not really a comeback. We are going to be seeing this in the coming week, where you see market moving sideways, because investors are still trying to see which way they will begin to look. But however, our advice has always been, plan your trade and trade your plan.
I like that saying. But let's look at specifically. We've seen some stocks specifically, also trending upward as well. One of them, of course, is NEM Insurance, about 40 kobo, gaining about 40 kobo at the end of the day. This is insurance sector. Of course, we've seen a bit of, will I say, apathy, kind of, or maybe negative sentiment in that particular sector. But of course, we are seeing that this, of course, is on the upward trend at the close of the week. How do you respond to this?
Yes, you see, you obviously have movements like this, because of the continuous buying and selling. Prices are bound to go up and come down. There might not be any fundamental reason driving it. It might just be, for that particular day, the offer for that stock, maybe it's not up to the demand. And of course, when you have few shares, and a lot of people want to get that share, of course, what happens? You see the price begin to move upwards. So that is why at the end, you as a trader, when you are in the market, you begin to look at the offer and the bid quantity. You see how many quantity is being offered for sale, how many is, people that are bidding. So that will now determine whether that securities will, at the end of the day, will go up. So that is what has happened to NEM.
Well, as I try to wind down, basically, I want us to look at the flip side. Honeywell led the losers chart. They're losing about 25 kobo at the end of the day. But markets, of course, it's good thing that it closed on a positive side. But then again, next week, inflation report is due to be released on Thursday. So what do you think, with what we're seeing now, the volatility that is preceding the inflation report week, how do you respond to all of this? How do you think investors are going to be responding to the trend?
Yes, first of all, the markets is a barometer of the economy. And we await the inflation figures that will be coming out next week.
Next week, Thursday.
Okay, next week, Thursday. Yes, I see the market still having that mixed reaction. Yes, we're not going to see.
Perhaps investors are going to be waiting
Of
for
course,
that report for them to start taking position.
So they will be very cautious. So we're going to be seeing much of low volume for next week. At the same time, cautious trading. Because I speak because as a trader, I know when we're expecting a macroeconomic variable to come out, your portfolio, of course, your MDs will tell you have to be very cautious about your portfolio. You look at it before you want to take a position in any security. So the investment committee will look at it very well, and everybody is very, very, very cautious. So we're going to be seeing cautious trading for next week.
So in 30 seconds, give and take, you are saying that what happened this week may likely happen next week.
Of course, it may likely happen next week, yes.
Well, I think.
However, if some of the numbers hit the market, maybe we might see one or two securities.
You're talking about the half-year.
The half-year result,
report.
yes,
Okay.
the half-year report. If they hit the market, of course, we might see. But no matter what happens, I still see a very cautious market for next year.
You're optimistic the second half, I mean, the first half of the year is going to be positive, perhaps?
Of course, because people are saying we're approaching an election year. And if you look at, I just have 30 seconds, Avi.
Yeah.
If you look at the election year, the players, the main front runners are market supporters. The articulated people, the obedient people, and of course the bad people, these are businessmen and they support the market. So I see positive happening moving towards the election, or probably after the election you see a lot of improvement in the market, because like I said, the three frontliners, they support the market.
I think we have to leave it there. Charles Fakroha, stockbroker, and of course, business analyst. Thank you for coming.
Sorry, I couldn't take all this out.
I mean, it's okay. Of course, that's why you're a stockbroker.
Yes.
That's okay. All right. Of course, that's it with the stock market report, and of course, our business news for now. Thank you for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.